And welcome back, rail fans. Welcome back to Mr. Steve's Trains. And I am your host, Mr. Steve. Today we got a lot of things going on. Mr. Steve been busy the last week. Been kind of changing things up on the rail route, trying to make things route. And welcome back, rail fans. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Mr. Steve, and this is Mr. Steve's Trains. Today, we got a little bit of house business. We're going to take care of a few things we didn't discuss before. I'll get this right. Hold on. And welcome back to my channel, rail fans. Welcome back. This is Mr. Steve's Trains, and I am your host, Mr. Steve. Today we got a little house business. Been working on things for the last week, changing up this and that, trying to make some improvements. A couple things we never discussed before, like what kind of power does Mr. Steve run? Well, we're going to walk through that all right now. I got something new to show you. New to me, might be new to you. We're going to take a look at it right now, today on Mr. Steve's Trains. Stay tuned. And here we are, down here on the floor of the great layout. The great floor train layout. Now, as we were discussing earlier, as I had mentioned, power. Me, I like to run my MTH Z4000. It's a beautiful little transformer, capable of 400 volts. We got 180 watts per stick. It's a maximum of 22 volts, if I'm not mistaken. But it's a 400 watt transformer. I gotta get that right. We have a 14 volt accessory, and we have a 10 volt accessory. The problem I'm having with the vintage Lionels, they're not very bright, and I generally run them at about 11 volts, because that's what Lionel suggests, 11 volts. They have about a 12 volt maximum according to Lionel, and if you power it beyond that, you're going to start blowing bulbs. So they recommend 11 volts for your Lionel accessories. The new stuff is LED. They can run on 14 volts, like this here passenger station. This passenger station I bought years ago, but I just took it out of the box, believe it or not, for the first time this week. Other than opening up the shipping box and looking at it, went, oh great, someday when I get a layout, I'll put it on there. Well, this week is that day. You get a nice selection of little vintage ads to put on there. Beautiful little black roof, green awning. This will run on 14 volts. And then I got my Lionel flagpole daisy chained in there. The station comes with 2 platforms. Then you can buy additional platforms. They connect together by a series of clips, and you can daisy chain them together. Now this one, I'm looking for a fourth. So I'll put up some point the item number, and I tell you, if any of you rail fans are so inclined to check whatever state you're from in your local area hobby shops, if they have a platform, you can notify me, and I will buy it, and I will credit you a $10 finder's fee for a new platform. It's got to be a green awning, gray base, just like you see here. Not bad. I figure I'd give that a shout out. This is currently wired up to the TIU, or excuse me, the AIU accessory interface unit. You just go down here, DCS remote, accessories. Oh, look at that grand station. Hit on. Look at that. There's the magic. Off. On. Look at that. She's a beaut. Very nice. Very nice. What I like about this, compared to the original station that I had, original station had clear glass. These have the fogged glass, so you can't see a big empty building inside. That was a nice touch. Way to go, MTH. All right. Now, speaking of which, getting back to power, Like I said, I got my DCS remote. It looks like we're getting a delivery of Coca-Cola back here behind the station. Transformer is hooked to the DCS. It's a digital command system. It's the TIU track interface unit. Everything from the remote, the signals go through this box, goes through the outbound wires, across here, into this little shed. I got this little shed from my son, from his toys. It was perfect to hide the switchboard. There we go. And we just hook all our, this is the star pattern by MTH. I got 3 leads in there. One going to the far side of the crossover. And then I have 2 leads running across, feeding to 2 main lines. All right. That's how we distribute our power. Someone asked me, and it was, if I had to guesstimate, 072 curves. It's a good 4 feet, 14 feet around from point to point. And then 14, so 28 foot around. I'm running just paired speaker wire. MTH recommends running paired wires. Something to do with the frequency and the relativity of the closeness of the paired wires being together. Something that does with something with the sine wave. Anyhow, let's get back to a little more what I know about. Down here, we have a legacy base. This is the Cab 1 legacy, what the hell they call it? Cab 1L. Cab 1L for the legacy. This is the upgrade over the old Trainmaster. You got your cable. It's a specialized cable for connecting the legacy to the DCS. In the Lionel, it sends its signals to the DCS, and it comes out on a wire right there. It's probably hard to see it. This wire here connects from your legacy, and that piggybacks on the DCS, and it sends the signals out to the track, and it tells your Lionel engine what to do. So yes, I can run Lionel engines on an MTH, but you cannot run MTH engines on the legacy from Lionel. So that's not going to work. Now, the beauty of it, so I can run both trains. I just go down here to engine, TMCC. It doesn't recognize it as a legacy because the DCS controller is set up for TMCC. Okay. You will get basic commands of the legacy engine. Like you can start it up, stop, couplers, front, rear, lights, interior lights, and that's about it. It's not the same as a legacy system, obviously. This is limited, but having the legacy power brick over the Trainmaster brick, it's supposed to be a little more positive in its functioning. Stronger signals. It's better over the old Trainmaster. Anyways, let's see here. I think start up. I'm learning the Lionel commands. I think it was. Nope, that was shut down. Oh, don't do this to me now. Oh, there it is, 3. Yeah, half the time I'm just kind of guessing what the buttons are doing over there. Someone said hit the AX1 to start it, but I found you can control it fine without hitting that. I don't know what the point of that was. But that's what we're doing. That's so I can run my legacy engine, get some controls. Now, recently, we're going to shoot this and we're going to kind of do this in a 2-part, 3-part video series. This is already at 8 minutes. I got a legacy Cab 1L controller. Pretty slick. These are still currently being made. No antennas, it's all wireless. We're going to, right now I got the engine programmed into this, but we're going to program it back into this one, and I should get more control over the functions of smoke, momentum, and all that. And this will directly connect to the legacy base back there. But we're going to get to that in a moment. So we got our engine. Real quick, I got our Texaco tow truck for a Texaco gas station. Got our passenger station looking good. Get that other awning on there. I found these Woodland Scenics. As for our passenger station, we got some railroad personnel. I got to order Woodland Scenics glue. They got a special glue that you can attach these so they won't fall over, and yet you can remove them and it leaves no residue on your models. So we're gonna get the correct glue for that, and then we'll set these guys up with their suitcases. And then I got a pack of passengers coming that hasn't shown up yet. So we're gonna get our passenger station done up. Yeah, there's our legacy remote. There's some new batteries in there. We'll get that set up. That was the old passenger station with the missing chimney. That may do for a lot of years. I'm not sure what we're going to do with that one yet. Maybe I'll orphan it out to somebody. Down here, this is new. This is the new to me. Maybe new, maybe not new to you. This is defect detector with sounds. So this will check your train for a hot box. All right. Hot box meaning the wheel bearings. Wheel bearings are getting too hot. They're getting greased over. And it's real neat. Oh, I posted in a link in the community section, this Lionel car. That was from Menards. This is out of run, meaning it was made a while ago. They no longer make it. I never even seen it this summer. I found a guy on eBay that posted a link in the community section on the YouTube channel. Go over there and check it out. If you want one, he's got about 10 left. And it was a good price. It was like 15 bucks. No big deal. You know. Down here, so we got the shed. This is real easy. You have your, oops, focus the camera. On, off, volume, minimum, maximum. These knobs here in the front. This is your timing. Volume. Okay, yeah, this one's the timing. Minimum, maximum. What this does is how soon the train goes by before it makes its announcement. So that's cool. You can set the timing frequency on there. You got a neat little shed. I don't know if that'll focus on there or not. There it is. Got some neat decaling on there. High voltage. Pretty cool. Just like they look like in real life. Alright. You just slip that back down on there. It goes on there like that. And it's got a little speaker underneath. So let's take a quick look at it. So we're going to break this video up. Matter of fact, we're at 13 minutes. I'm going to end this right here. We're going to make a part 2. We're going to come back. We're going to run some trains. We're going to get it. This will count the axles on your train. It really does. So without further ado, till next time, stay part 2 coming out. All right, folks. Talk to you soon. Bye.